Alright guys, let's see what we got today. It is a ECDA pallet lift. Basically it's a pallet jack. Handheld truck, pallet truck, what some of them call them. Basically you had the long handle, you pump it up, you pull the little lever there and it lowers it down. But it's for pallets. This one seems pretty decent. The guy said that it was a 2,500 pound capacity, but he's like, after thinking about it, I think it might be a 5,000 pound capacity. I tried looking on here and where it says capacity, and I cannot read that for nothing, as well as a serial number or nothing like that. There is a serial number on the pump. Y'all should know what this is, a pallet jack. Put it underneath the pallet, lift it up, you can move the pallet. Obviously I don't have any pallets here. This is going to be for the warehouse or to flip. So like I said, I bought it for 20 bucks. The guy said that whenever he pumps it up, it doesn't go up or it doesn't stay up or something like that. So this is basically just a glorified bottle jack. It does have, pull this handle here. See, it doesn't, it should flip up. Oops. So you pull this handle here and this handle should come up almost about there or so. And then that releases the pressure. And if you look while I'm pulling on that, it pulls this up, which you can also push down with your foot on here. And you have a little fulcrum or a pivot point, and then it pushes this bottom piece into a piston that's sticking out. And I'm thinking that's our biggest problem, is that piston's stuck. It's not letting it go in or out or anything like that. As you can see, it is pretty oily as well. So the other thing is it might have just leaked all the oil out, but I don't know. We're going to fill this up with oil and then kind of go from there. So, and that might be the cause too. It might have leaked out some of the oil. You pump it up, it gets air in it, it doesn't stay up, or that's why it leaks down, is because there's a bunch of air in there. So let's go ahead and take this off. I'll see if I have some hydraulic oil. Since we know it has oil in there, like there's just no kind of resistance or anything on there. So what I'm thinking is that this release is stuck in there, which is keeping it, well, so whenever you pump the oil in, it's just circulating. So let's see if we can take this out and get that unstuck. I think all this is just to kind of take out the slack, this little grub screw. Okay, let's see if we can tap this. That's a roll pin. Let's see if we can tap the roll pin out. I think that'll work. Alright, we're gonna scoot this to the side. So, that's enough. Look at that, this will come off now. And see that? That should be coming out. And obviously, it's not. So, let's see what we can do to get that to come out. So there's a bolt on this end, so I'm wondering if this has like the spring inside of there that pushes up against that side. So, see if we can take this out. Hopefully we won't lose all the fluid that's in there. A little bit of fluid in there. See if we can get this a little whack real quick. I think it went in. Come out on this side a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, there you go. So, that's out a little bit more. Well, a lot more than what that was. So let's see if we can at least nothing. Okay, that came out a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Seems about as high as it needs to be. So it's really just a stuck valve. So I'll see if I can see with just me touching it. It's like rust or something's coming off. So I'll see if we can get some emery paper. We'll put a little bit more WD-40 on there. See if we can work this back and forth a little bit. And see if we can get this to work. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some WD-40 on there. But we need this to spring back out. So you probably can't see that well, but alright. See how clean it is on the outside? Last thing we need to do is go ahead and pump this up with grease. We'll come back to you. That didn't take much. Alrighty. That is all the ones that I see. I don't see any more. I would think there'd be some in here, but and those both. Oops. I think there'd be some in here, but you can see how well these roll. So this is the O-ring that came out of here. So I'm going to replace this O-ring. Here's the screw that came out. Even has a little lip for the O-ring to fit in. Alright, remember what I told you all about this? This is from Japan. So we're going to go with metric. Yeah, buddy. I think that'll work right there. I think this guy kind of overfilled it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it back up and let this drain out to usually whenever it just starts barely dribbling out of that is enough. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish putting this on. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back together. Back. There we go. Alright, let's give it a try. So it is all the way up. So hopefully we can pull this. Oh yeah, see how much slack that is? So you can come in here and come back here and take out some of that slop. Like that. So you're going to pull on that, it goes down. So I did notice that this has a slice in that tire, but you can also push with your foot on that. See, it goes down with that as well. Alright guys, so yeah, just a simple knowledge of how a bottle jack works. You could most likely fix that as well. And if you look at that bottle jack compared to that bottle jack, basically the same thing. Alright, yeah, so yeah, 20 bucks. Like I said, I'm going to keep this because we get big pallets of paper in, like copy paper, and that weighs a lot. So I'm going to take this up to the warehouse. We'll have that available. But let's say that I just wanted to flip this. This literally cost me 20 bucks. And I was able to fix that valve for free by just working it back and forth. And in the future it may stick, but yeah, we'll tackle it once it gets here. But yeah, so for 20 bucks I got a working pallet jack. And if you guys found something like this and you don't need it, you could turn around and sell this for, I don't know, probably 150 bucks, 100 bucks. At least in this area, that's about how much they'd go for, is 100 to 150 bucks. Maybe 200 since this is Japan, since this is made in Japan and not China. I know Harbor Freight has one for, I think, $200 or something. For $200, like $199, I don't know. But again, that's made in China. This one's Japan, you know. But that one's brand new. But this one's supposedly made better. You know, the Harbor Freight one, that's made in China. Do you really want to trust whatever you're lifting with that? That's your call. Typically, the ones made out of Japan, you can get like the internal seals and stuff like that if you need it. But so as far as longevity goes, that might be your better option. But again, buy it for 20 bucks, turn around and sell it 100, 150 bucks. Normally I say dirty hands is clean money, but didn't really get my hands all that dirty this time. Just a little greasy. Or just a little oily. That's about it. Alright guys, y'all comment rate. Let me know if you know if this is a 2.5 ton or a 5 ton. Not that it really matters, but it would be good to know. Like I said, it's a pretty big piston on there. Also, have y'all seen anybody modify one of these? Put a basket on it or shorten the legs up for different purposes, or put like an air jack on there or electric wheels or something like that. I'd be interested in that. You know how we are. And as far as I know, that's not leaking. That's just from where I drained that out. Also, this has a quick rise feature. So like, if you don't have any weight on it, you can go in here, pull this all the way up. Oh, let me show you. You pull the handle all the way up like that, and that pulls up this little paw. See the paw raised, which catches onto that. So you go, okay, that's all the way up. It pushes on, you see that piece right there? Then you lift up. That raises it up really fast. Now you can finish pumping if you want to. Or if you need to go to one side of the shop to the other, just pull that up, lift it up, and then take off. Or you can pull that to hurry up and get it up to the height that you need, and then use the jack to actually lift up the pallet. So that's kind of a cool feature. Kind of wanted to see how that worked. Alright, well that's about it. Yeah, you guys comment rate. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Alright, sneak peek on a couple videos coming up. This wife's car, Kia. We're gonna put in some LED headlights. I'm getting ready to go on vacation and want to make sure they work. That one is burnt out. The other thing is I'll be doing a video on kind of what to look out for. Y'all see the craters? Kinda. Alright, and then we're going to be going on vacation here in a few weeks or so, and want to do just some kind of maintenance, what to look out for before you go on a long trip. We live here in Oklahoma. We'll be going up to Branson, Missouri. So it's not like we're going cross country, but it is a pretty good little trip. So kind of things that we do before we go on a long trip. So look for that video. It'll be coming up. Thanks for watching. See ya.